How to cancel your PNB Metlife policy. If you have taken this policy by mistake, or for some reasons you are regretting for taking this policy, or for some genuine reason you want to cancel this PNB Metlife policy, what is the procedure? Let us explore that in this video. Hi, this is Ramalingam from holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to take right financial and investment decision. Why people end up cancelling or surrendering a policy? There can be multiple reasons. Suddenly they may be in need of money. Suddenly they may get into a situation where they will not be able to pay premium and continue the policy. Or they think this policy gives them poor or mediocre return. Or there are other investment options which can give them better rate of return. At times they may think they misbought this particular policy, or this policy has been missold to the clients. So if whatever may be the reasons, we will give you a solution in this video. If you want to cancel this policy during a free look-in period, what is the procedure? First of all, you need to understand what is a free look-in period. Many a times sales agents or relationship managers may give wrong impression. They portray only the positive side, or they may exaggerate the positives and present you the policy. And when you sign up, when you open the policy document, you may see something which is entirely different. So to avoid these kind of mis-selling, IRDA has introduced a free look-in period for any policy. If you are taking the policy within 15 days, if you are taking it offline, then within 15 days, you can surrender this policy. No questions asked from the insurance company. They have to return the premium you have paid. If you have bought this policy online, then within 30 days, you have to cancel this policy in the free look-in period. No questions asked. The refund of the premium will be deposited to your bank account. At times, there can be deductions for those 15 days or 20 days if there is a risk premium, some charges, medical examination charges, stamp duty charges, that will be deducted. Rest of the things will be returned back to you completely. So if you have taken this policy and it is less than 15 days or 30 days and free look-in period is available, then please make use of that opportunity and surrender within that free look period. It will be one of the easiest way to cancel this policy. Suppose if it is after this free look-in period, how can you cancel this policy online? In fact, PNB Metlife has made it much easier to cancel the policy online. You can do this by logging on to the PNB Metlife website and then fill the online cancellation form. I'll give you the link for this particular cancellation form download link in the description of this video. All right. What are the documents required for you to cancel? You have to duly fill the application form, signed copy of free look request form you have to give. Original policy document you have to surrender. Original ID proof you have to show. A cancelled check. With all these things during the free look-in period, you will be able to surrender the policy. Instead of surrendering it online, how can you surrender this policy? How can you cancel this policy during the free look-in period? By physically either going to the branch or sending the physical documents. You have to take the printout of the cancellation form and other documents what I have shown you in the previous slide. go to the nearest PNB Metlife insurance branch. And also I have given the numbers in the slide here. You can use the numbers or email ID to make use of it, and you can visit, communicate them, book an appointment and visit them. How can you be in case if you are missold this policy, how can you escalate? If an agent or a relationship manager or a sales manager has missold this policy by portraying only positives and not telling you negatives or exaggerating something which is not there, then in that case, there are multiple levels through which you can escalate and get this resolved. First thing, first touch point may be their regular grievance cell. I have given you their customer service number, customer support department address. I have given you in this slide. You can contact them. You will be getting some resolution from here. If you are not getting a resolution or the solution they give is not satisfactory to you, then you can write to the Grievance Redressal Officer of PNB Metlife India Insurance. I have given their email ID as well as address. You can communicate to them over email or like sending them hard copies through courier. You can definitely connect with them. Grievance Redressal Officer will be more responsive compared to their customer support team. Level 3, in an unlikely event, if you are not satisfied with the resolution provided by the company, then you can approach the insurance ombudsman. Insurance ombudsman will be able to give you a solution. You can also raise a complaint in writing to the IRDA also. The address of the insurance ombudsman may be obtained online. The online link I have given you. You can make use of that link and launch your complaint with the ombudsman, right? Also, there is one more way to surrender this. After the 2-year period is over, the policy may have a surrender value. If it has a surrender value, then you can, instead of canceling this policy, you will be able to surrender this policy. To surrender this policy, there are 2 types of surrenders: guaranteed surrender value, non-guaranteed surrender value. Guaranteed surrender value is fixed percentage of your premium, which is about 30% of all premiums paid minus the first year premium. Then plus the premium paying term of a policy is 10 years or more. It will occur a guaranteed surrender value if all premiums have been paid for at least 3 consecutive years. So this guaranteed surrender value, you will be getting it. You can check up with the PNB Metlife insurance company for the surrender value calculation. Also, there is something called non-guaranteed surrender value in addition to what we have discussed in guaranteed surrender value that will be given. Current market value of the assets held against the policy. It is a ULIP policy, the unit value, that can be the surrender value. Also, this non-guaranteed surrender value depends on the sum assured, bonus declared, policy term, and the number of premiums paid. If you are closer to the maturity of the policy, then the non-guaranteed surrender value will be much higher. So if you could give the surrender request form along with the original policy document, then PNB Metlife will tell you what is the actual expected surrender value. Based on that, they will be processing your application. Do you have to surrender your policy or generally, the traditional plans will give you less than 6% kind of return, endowment money back kind of policies. ULIP policies, because of high charges involved, they are giving again between 4 to 8% maximum. 4 to 7 is the 99% of the cases, like they deliver return. So many a times, instead of sticking to a non-performing investment, better to surrender and reinvest in better performing investment, which can give you much higher return. You may, when you calculate, you will understand, like you may be comfortable booking loss and reinvesting that reduced amount in a better performing scheme, which can recover faster and give you much better return than sticking to this loss-making investment option. So to cut the losses, you may be able to surrender this policy because it is giving you poor returns. You can reinvest the money in better performing investments like PPF plus term insurance combination or term insurance plus ELS mutual fund combination. So that way it may work better for you to surrender this policy. So whether to surrender this or continue this, you have to take after doing the due calculation. If you are closer to maturity, at times continuing the policy helps. If you are not closer and the charges and the policy performance is poor, charges are higher, then surrendering may be a best option. If you could consult a certified financial planner, he will be able to do the calculation. If you continue the policy, what is the expected maturity value? If you discontinue, even like by booking losses and reinvest in a better performing investment, what will be the expected benefit? You can compare both and decide whether to continue or discontinue. You will be able to decide. If you have any questions on surrendering PNB Metlife insurance policy or cancelling the policy, you can discuss with our certified financial planner. Or if you have any questions on any other investment options or achieving your financial goals, you can book a free appointment with our certified financial planner. To book a free appointment with our certified financial planner, we have given you a link in the description of this video. You can click that link and book an appointment. We regularly organize insightful investment webinars with investment experts. It is a free webinar. If you want to participate in our next webinar, I have given you another link in the description. You can click that link and just give your name and email ID. We will book a seat for our next upcoming webinar. Hope you like this video. I'll again meet you in yet another useful video. Thank you. Bye-bye.